Again, in this video, I would like to pick one liberating structure and talk a bit more about it. I'd like to talk more about the ecocycle. The ecocycle is a tool that helps map anything on the ecocycle of nature. So finding out about, let's say, a relation that you have. Is it just in the beginning of like a seed in the ground in gestation? Is it slowly starting to grow, manage to give birth? Is it in maturity? Is it in creative destruction? So is it basically dying and makes room for new? Or is it in any of those two traps, the scarcity trap or the rigidity trap? The scarcity trap, meaning that there's not enough food or nourishment for it to grow further, and the rigidity trap of it being stuck after maturity, but not yet ready to creatively destruct and make room for new. And this tool can be used both as an individual exercise of mapping. I sometimes do it with relations. I do it with some of my practices. I do it with projects. I do it with anything that flows, that grows over time and then creates space for a new stage to emerge. As a group, you can also map your culture, different projects that you work on as a group, your practices as a group, different aspects of your collaboration also, to see, do you actually agree if your project or your practice is in a certain stage? Do you have different opinions about it? And then also asking, how can we help this item to move forward in the circle? Because the underlying assumption is that things always need to be in flow. So you're trying to, something that is an idea, you're trying to give birth to that idea, you're trying to mature the idea, and then at some point when the idea is mature and maybe turned into a project, you at some point the project ends, you evaluate the project, it goes into the creative destruction. You can take some of the learnings and put it into a new idea, for example. So the idea is that you always try to flow the items on the ecocycle. And as I said, it can be done individually or it can be done in a group. You can see an example here of a group exercise to map out, I think it was market strategies that they have mapped out on an ecocycle. Let me know if you are using the ecocycle, if you've used it before, and for what purposes. I'd be curious to learn how you are applying it.